What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of 10K on the Bay, my journey to 10,000 live listings on eBay. Quick update on the Apple shoes. They're still at $10,300. It looks like Matt Bomer from White Collar actually bid on the items yesterday, but he retracted his offer, so very strange. But that was the one of a couple of notable people who have been bidding on it, so hopefully it does well. But I want to give a quick update on my plan, and I have been getting a lot of positive feedback from people who are watching me that appreciate the fact that my videos are a little bit more focused now, and that is not intentional. It's just becoming more focused the longer that I do it. I think whenever you start to do things enough, you start to get an idea of what you like, what you enjoy, what you're good at, and as you guys probably have noticed, I am going to focus on men's clothing, and not, in a few specific categories in that realm. Now I'm still heading out the door to garage sales, and I have 3 stores. I will be starting my 3rd store pretty soon, which is more of a hobby store, and that store will still remain as an everything store. But at 250 items, I'm only going to be adding 3 or so items to that store every day, so it's not very time intensive. Low-key Husky will hit 1,000 listings in about a week. It is at 609 results right now, so I'll get that to 1,000 in the next week or so. Yesterday I was able to do 113 listings, and my new goal for my big store, which I'll show you guys at the end of the month, when I hit 5,000 listings, is 125 listings a day. Now, let me give you an idea of what that actually looks like. So I have 25 items per bin, and these bins are available at Target. They're actually on sale right now for $4, but I normally pay $5. So $5 per bin. I'm doing 400 bins for my 10,000 item goal, and that is, a startup cost of around $1,000 for the shelves and the, all that stuff, but very inexpensive to start a business. And I'm looking to fill 5 of these per day. And then, as far as getting the what's it called? Sorry, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. As far as getting the listings done, I am going to use a photographer, and I am going to use a VA. So right now I'm just trying to decide how many photographers do I need to get 500 to 1,000 listings up each week, right? And I really don't know. It's probably going to be 2 or 1 really motivated person. I put up an ad for a photographer at 50 cents an item, which is very, very low in my opinion, especially in California. However, 3 people responded. I tried one last week and it was fantastic. So he was able to take 100 photos in about 8 hours. So 100 different items rather, and 6 photos per item. He was quick, he was fast, all the items were crispy clean. He had his own camera, he was a photography student, and once he got in the role of the flat lay, it was quick. He just needed a little bit of training. The only concern with that is some of the items were wrinkled, so I don't have a process for de-wrinkling, but I'd like to have batches of 100 unwrinkled clothing ready for the photographer to come in every day and knock those out. And as far as a virtual assistant goes, that's been a little bit of a challenge because I don't know exactly what they are doing. So I'm working on that part on the listing. That's going to take me a little bit of time. However, photographer plus lister, 125 listings a day is the goal. In the interim, before I hire these 2 people on a more permanent basis, I'm going to be doing most of that work myself, which is fine. I am super tired of being average, and doing 125 listings, honestly, I can do it myself. I don't need any help. 125 a day is perfectly doable in an 8-hour period, shipping, listing, all that stuff. It's pretty challenging. I probably wouldn't be able to listen to anything. I probably just have to do 8 hours of work and crush it. But I think that really is what a normal job would be, right? And no normal job produces $1,000 a day potential profit, right? There are very few $120 an hour jobs available without a professional degree. If you're a lawyer or a doctor maybe, but any normal job doesn't pay $1,000 a day, right? So that's the goal, that's the vision, and I'm getting a lot of feedback from people saying they appreciate that I'm more focused now. But again, it wasn't not intentional that I was scatterbrained when I started. I just didn't know what I wanted to do. And so that's one benefit of sharing your journey. I've done over 100 videos now, really appreciating you guys joining me on this journey. If you want to reach out to me, do it at 10konthebay@gmail.com, and I will respond back to everyone like I always have been. Keep in mind I have 450 unanswered emails right now, so I just grind them all out at the same time usually. So unfortunately, it may take me a couple of days to get back to you, but I will get back to you. If you want to join my Patreon group, it's also become very specific, which is great because it is now working a lot better now that it's more focused. At the $20 level, we're going to be starting a productivity email chain. So you're going to email me, Chris, I'm working on this, and I'll email you what I'm working on, and we'll just keep doing that until you reach your ideal eBay business. But it's great to bounce ideas off each other. I'm not a guru, I'm not going to be teaching you what to do, but we can work on things together. You may try adjusting your photographs this week or whatever. That's $20 a month. It is on patreon.com/10konthebay. No longer have phone or text access, so if you guys are grandfathered into that, you're ungated and texting me, that's great. But in the future, I'm just doing only email clients because it's just a lot more effective going in there, writing down exactly what you want to do, and then doing it and back and forth. Spoiler alert, by doing that, for me, I'm actually working on 20 or 30 things every week because, you know, I'm giving people different things that I'm working on. And since I do this 24/7, I have more time to work on it. So it's a way for us to both level up and both get more out of it. Mastermind calls, as far as that goes, I have Tuesday morning, I have 1 slot left. And then Saturday morning, I have 2 slots left. And that's it for the lower end. Not the lower end, I'm sorry, the any ability level groups, and I'm still looking for a couple more on the high level, 6 figures now, going to the 7-figure level. I don't know the exact format for the high level one, but you know, just like everything else on my channel, I'm figuring it out along the way. I actually did re-enable the notifications on my eBay. It is very, very distracting though. I probably will turn it off. The only reason I have it on is because the Apple shoes are exciting. Normally, otherwise, a cha-ching isn't as exciting as right now. But if you guys have any questions, again, email me, leave a comment in the description below. If you like the channel now, you hate the channel now, let me know. And I will adjust accordingly, and every day stretch a little bit further than you ever have before. And namaste.